Every time I do a video about Instagram, I get photographers being salty in the comment about the algorithm. Instagram's got no love for photographers. Maybe you should go to Veno? I don't know, I went onto it once, it's just full of photographers. Completely useless for us making money. Unless, like me, you sell workshops. I mean, I could use it there to sell workshops to you all, but I ain't got the time for that. So this is the scenario. Photographers going, well, Instagram's dead for photographers. My photographs never get any likes. And it's not just specific to Instagram. This will be on Facebook, on your blog, on whatever it is, whatever platform you're sharing it, you're going, the algorithm hates me. And this is advice for you. The reason Instagram hates your photography is not the algorithm. Brace yourselves, maybe grab a seat for this one here. If you replace the word algorithm with people, you'll get a truer sense of what's going on here. The algorithm is designed to keep people on the platform. People stay on the platform if they see what they like. Do you see where I'm going with this? If your work is not getting likes, it's because people don't like it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Stay with me, we'll get to that at the end. But the first thing you need to do whenever complaining about social media is going, oh, the algorithm doesn't like me. No. People don't like me. Every time I do a video on YouTube and it flops, I don't sit there going, oh, YouTube's algorithms tanked my video. I sit there going, what did I do wrong on this video that didn't get people interested in it? Or if people have clicked on it but haven't watched it for long, what have I said in this video that's made people tune out? What have I done to put people off watching it? What have I done to stop people liking the video? Because the algorithm doesn't care about me. It doesn't know who I am. It just goes, are people interested? Yes. Give it to more people. No. Hide it away. Pretend it never happened. Same on Instagram. Same on all social media. The thing with photography is we have to get our work seen. You can't turn around and just go, well, I didn't get many likes in social media. I'm not going to bother with it. Unless you're just a hobbyist, in which case, for sure, don't show them to anybody. Just keep them to yourself. But if you want to make money from it, you have to be on social media. You have to be on LinkedIn, you have to be on Instagram. They're the two staples of our industry. And the reason Instagram is so good is because whilst people are at work, they're there on LinkedIn being all professional, going, oh, yes, I'm working away on LinkedIn, just chatting to people. But when they go to the toilet to lighten their load, they'll be scrolling on Instagram. When they're on the tube to and from work or the bus or whatever it is they travel in, which isn't a car, they'll be on Instagram. When they get home at night and they're doom scrolling, it's on Instagram. It's a way to get in your client's head all the time. You don't need loads of followers. You just need the right followers. That's where Instagram comes into play. Now, I have a whole workshop called Marketing 101, and that goes into everything that I do as a commercial photographer to advertise my work. And this is kind of a very small part of it, maybe 1% of it, but it is important. Now, why is it that people, or the algorithm, depending on where you're sitting so far in this, don't like your work? Most photography is rubbish, the majority of it. And I'm talking about professional photography. And I'm talking about mine as well, not just yours. I don't share all of my commercial work. If I have to go and shoot 50 products on a white background, sharing that on Instagram is not going to excite the general population. Of course, Amazon needs these white background pictures or whatever it is, but they're just functional. They're purely utilitarian photographs, interiors of houses for sale, all this sort of stuff. It's utilitarian work. It doesn't excite the masses. But what you need to be doing if you want to gain a following of people who would be interested in commissioning you is shoot personal projects, interesting projects, imagery that people haven't seen before. Look at any photographer who the algorithm doesn't hate. They create interesting work. That is the fundamentals of Instagram here. It goes beyond this, of course. Instagram's just the vessel for this particular conversation, but having that work that's interesting and isn't just utilitarian is what helps you grow and helps you get known by more people. And you might think, well, I don't care how many people like and follow me. That's not what I'm talking about. Being known by more people means people in the industry, and it means getting more commissions. The more personal work I do, the more projects I shoot, the more work I get. And this is how professional photographers utilize Instagram. And this goes beyond just Instagram. At any point when you're thinking, oh, it's not fair, this doesn't like me, oh, it's not fair, the algorithm, oh, it's not fair, the people here don't respect the work I do, they don't understand why it's better. Just remember that the people are your clients. And if they don't get it, maybe it isn't important. Maybe it isn't good. Maybe you focus on the wrong thing. Because almost every time I do a one-to-one with somebody or a business audit, and they're saying, oh, no one cares about this. There's this other photographer shooting on a cheap camera getting all the work. Why do you think you need an expensive camera? It's some like mental block. And I know because I do it myself. I regularly have like meetings with my agent or an art buyer. Like, why does nobody care about this? And they're like, because it's rubbish, because it's not important. And understanding this is key to having a successful photography career. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.